two different eras, two different situations. I don't even like to even get into the whole comparison game as far as who's better, who's not. I think they're both goats within their own respective. I bet you will, but I will tell you this: they're both goats in their same respective era. So let's just say, in theory, right, we're able to just, we're able to pull up the matchup right now. We're saying, we're gonna have MJ play LeBron right now, okay, and it's gonna be the Cavs Bulls. Do you honestly think that I think what bothers me is that we're
Bulls,
right. If we're trying to
kids,
if we're trying to say that today's players aren't bigger and stronger than the players that played in the '90s, right, and like the previous generation, that's kind of like the understanding, right? We get bigger, stronger, smarter. They train better now. We have to understand that. I just don't think that there was anybody really that could actually, maybe Pippen, that could actually probably guard LeBron if he wanted to kind of do those things. I just don't. Yeah, I mean, again, we're talking about theoretical matchups. We're talking about theoretical historical matchups that don't make sense. But if I'm looking at it, I'm thinking at this point that I guess Pippen's going to be your best matchup against LeBron. And at that point, is Pippen going to be strong enough to kind of handle LeBron, who's going to wear him down over the course of a 48-minute game?
Okay.
I'm going crazy with the crazy theoretical matchup, but it's great.
Listen. And this is a good time because we actually didn't do this in the beginning. You are Earl Swaggy E Bailey, right? You're just Swaggy E Bailey.
Right.
Is it just Swaggy E Bailey?
It's just Swaggy E.
Okay. And they call me Brent the Rant, okay? And you're about to hear one right now, okay?
Boy. Get yourself a drink.
As T.O. say, get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, right.
No. I'll make it quick. We'll save that for, we'll save my big rants for when I really get upset about something, okay? But LeBron is the best all-around player in the history of the game. And let me tell you, there is no bigger Magic Johnson fan than me. And Magic Johnson was always, I consider, the best all-around player ever. And he was. Now, I know people will say Oscar Robertson. And Oscar Robertson played way better D than Magic, who couldn't guard anybody, okay?
Then you can say Elgin Baylor, and then you can say, you can go down the list in terms of all these generations.
No. All around players. Okay. Elgin Baylor better not be passing to anybody as great as he can shoot. Oh, you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
But LeBron brings the defense.
Absolutely.
He brings the ability to defend 4 and possibly 5 positions, and that's what makes him so above life. I don't know how else to say it. Do you understand that championship that they won against San Antonio? Do you remember after Ray Allen hit that shot in the corner after the Bosch pass, and that was Game 6?
Mm-hmm.
They went to Game 7. Do you know what Eric Spoelstra said? They said, what was your key? How were you able in that fourth quarter? How were you able to break away? You know what he said?
Mm.
He said, anybody that got hot, I just put LeBron on them. And I got your reaction. I got your reaction right now.
That's it.
Do you understand what that means? That would be. Can you imagine? Okay, Jordan, right? Let's take MJ.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's take MJ. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting hype up in here, so I'm charged. All right.
Let's go.
We may be going a couple minutes past 11. All right, so I'm getting hyped and charged up in here. Okay. All right. So somebody's texting me saying, "Oh, it's live." I was going to catch a rebroadcast. Yeah, it's live.
It's live.
Yeah, it's live. This what makes it great. Okay? And we're gonna get sponsors. I already had a few sponsors, talk to me. We're gonna get sponsors.
Look at you, man.
We're gonna get sponsors on here.
Okay.
And, it's gonna be a big. This was, and I just want to let the people that's listening right now, and also in the rebroadcast. we just did this on a whim. We were so pumped about this finals that we did this on a whim. We don't even have the intro, the outro, the logos. We have nothing, okay? What we have is the name Airbnb, which is patented and all that. You know?
Yeah,
so,
right.
No, it is patented. It is patented. And so is the website comes through. But listen, do you understand that? Let's take that Bulls Blazers team in '92, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want? Let's say Drexler got hot. Oh, we just put Jordan on him. Okay. Cliff Robinson got hot. Right. Oh, we just put Jordan on him. Yep. Kevin Duckworth got hot. Oh, we just put Jordan on him. Mm-hmm. I mean, who else on that? Jerome Kersey got hot. We just put Jordan on. Terry Porter got hot. We just put Jordan on him.
I know.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. He said Tony Parker got hot. We just put LeBron on him. Kawhi Leonard got hot. We just put LeBron on him. Duncan got hot. We just put LeBron on him. I mean, Tiago Splitter got hot. We put LeBron. I'm kidding. I mean, Ginobili got hot. We just put because Ginobili did get hot. We just put LeBron on him. I mean, do you understand? Listen? I'm 33. You're 34 yet?
Same age, man. About to be 34 in October.
October what?
5th.
Okay. Do you want? Okay, so we're 33, right? Mm-hmm, if we live to be 83 years old, 50 years from now, we probably will never be able to witness what we are witnessing right now. This man makes great. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're watching. Do you know that in that game that he had, and I don't have the stats in front of me. Who cares? Okay,
it doesn't matter. We know what game you're talking about.
Okay, the one game that they said he had a bad game, LeBron. It was like 25, 8 and 10. Mm-hmm. A bad game.
That just shows you how high the bar is for him, right?
Somebody sent me this earlier. Okay, and I'm going to say it right, and I'm going to say it right now. Now, I haven't completely looked this up yet, but apparently, overall numbers, Jordan's best best playoff was 93 against the Suns, the team of destiny. Okay. So I'm gonna read this off. Okay, I'm gonna read this off right now, and let me find my man that sent this. Okay. Jordan's numbers in that series in 93, which is beyond incredible numbers, okay? 32.3 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 5.8 assists with 45.6 field goal percentage. Now, I will say this, just off the top of my head, I remember that one of those games was a triple overtime game, which I think was game 3. Now, I'm very good at remembering this stuff as I'm a stat freak or whatnot. I believe it was game 3. It was a triple overtime, and Phoenix Suns was actually the first team ever, and probably the first team in history, okay, to open up the finals on their home floor and lose both games. Okay, they were 62-20 during the regular season. They get into the finals. They had the first 2 games on the home floor. They lost them both. I think game 3, which was in Chicago, went the triple overtime game, and Jordan scored whatever it was, 45 or so, and they lost. Okay. But he shot the ball, I'll never forget it, in that triple overtime game 42 times. Okay, and he had a bad percentage. Yeah. Okay, so that probably added to this 45 because Jordan used to keep it around 50. All right, you want to hear what LeBron's doing right now in the playoffs? You want to hear what LeBron's doing now? This is LeBron at 33,
the 15th year in the league.
That's true too. Yeah. Which Jordan, if I'm correct, only played 15, I think.
I was going to say 14, but you're probably about right. Yeah.
He played 2 with the Wizards. He played 84 to 93. So that is 6. That's 9. And then he came back for 3 more. That's 12 and 2 with the Wizards. I think you're right. 14.
Yeah. Okay.
You're right. 14. Okay. So LeBron's already played 15. Plus, he's older. When Jordan was doing this, he was 34 Well, yeah, I guess 31, 32.
Well, they did college.
Okay, all right. So they're about the same age. The same age. All right, okay. But obviously, LeBron is more wear and tear, right? LeBron right now is averaging 33.7 to Jordan's 32.3, 8.7 rebounds to Jordan's 5.9, and 9 assists on the dot to Jordan's 5.8, which I understand he's a way better all-around player, so those numbers, but
still.
But the field goal percentage is 55. 55.
And think about it, 9 assists to those bums he calls his teammates. Can you imagine that? That who is he passing the ball to, and that he's able to get 9 assists a game, which means that at some points he's averaged 13 a game, 12 in order to get that 9. So it's insane to think that he's the kind of player that, he's going to be unselfish enough to pass the ball around, and he needs his teammates to do it. He's not going to be the kind of guy who's going to be a Russell Westbrook who's going to make 50 points and just sit there and just kind of dominate the game, so to speak. But he controls it in other ways with the passing, like you said.
This man won Game 7 in Boston with no Kevin Love. This guy is out there with Jeff Green, who almost died 5 years ago.
That's right.
Okay. He's out there with J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, Tristan Thompson. I think Tristan Thompson is averaging 6 points for the series. Okay?
Kyle Korver is 37 years old, mind you.
Yeah, he's a young 37. I will say that. But, I mean, he can't guard me, but he's out there to catch and shoot.
That's right.
Whatever. But once again, the defense. Do you understand? Yes, Boston, and they're going to be incredible next year, but they lost Kyrie Irving. They lost Kevin.
Next 10 years.
Irving, lost Gordon Hayward. Okay, but they were still out there with Jaylen Brown, Horford, and Tatum. Okay, along with Rozier and Marcus Smart. Can you imagine if LeBron had those guys? If LeBron had that supporting cast, we would be talking about him potentially beating the Warriors because he's so good and they have fresh legs and they are young and so talented. Yeah. And he's got Marcus Morris and he beat those guys. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't know what you guys out there are watching, and this is to the LeBron haters out there.
There's a lot of them.
Say that again.
There's a lot of them.
Thank you. No, I heard you. I want you to say it louder.
That's right.
Okay. I don't know what you're looking at, but like I said, if we live to be 80 years old, 83, whatever, we may never see anything like this again. Please, I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you, in any religion that you are, okay? Please just witness this greatness and appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you. And he's got no chance in this finals. I don't know what he's going to do next year. That's for another broadcast.
I will tell you this. If he pulls this one off, I don't think he has to win another championship ever.
He doesn't have to win another now anyway.
What
he did, like I said, what he did with that 73-9 team winning 3 straight, that's it.